Now, meanwhile, China just held a secretive launch of a Long March 4B rocket near midnight on September 26 in northern Shanxi province. It was allegedly carrying 2 remote sensing satellites into orbit, which were HJ-2A and HJ-2B models. Space News notes that the regime broke its standard protocol in this launch. While the CCP rarely publicly announces its launches ahead of time, it usually publishes airspace closures a few days before the launches, basically to make sure aircraft aren't flying over the area. But this time, however, the Chinese Communist Party did not publish any notices. The outside world was notified about the launches only afterwards, through an announcement by a state-owned company, China Aerospace Sciences and Technology Corp., CASC. Now, Chinese state media Xinhua reported that the 2 new satellites are for environmental monitoring, including for monitoring natural disasters, quake emergency rescue, dynamic monitoring of crop areas and assessment yield, and for other purposes. This does raise some suspicions, again, that the CCP is monitoring the situation of natural disasters that have swept across the country, and also concerns of crop shortages. Now, as for the secretive late-night launch, and why the CCP took the risk of not publishing an airspace closure, it's possible this has to do with the public image disaster from another rocket launch earlier this month. Now, you may remember on September 7th, after the CCP successfully launched another Long March 4B rocket, also carrying an Earth imaging satellite, videos went viral as parts of the rocket rained down on a nearby village, narrowly missed a school, and created a cloud of yellow toxic fumes from the rocket propellant. And so again, with the cover-up of this launch, with the secretive launch, very likely the Chinese Communist Party chose to do this at midnight instead of midday, and also to not issue notifications ahead of time because they don't want a PR disaster when parts of it rain down again. Again, it's the same type of rocket, the same model.